Hello and welcome to Little Nightmares. This is going to be a somewhat side-scrolly, except in 3D game in the vein of Limbo and Inside, and we're going to be taking the little girl in the bottom right, whose name is Six, through a ship called the Maw. This is not going to be a blind playthrough. I have played this once in my life. It's been several months from... let's go ahead. I'll write over this save slot. Yeah, it was several months ago I had played it for the first time, just on a stream with some friends. But let's just dive right on in. This is a really cool game too. I really enjoyed this. It has a lot of awesome lore to it, and especially since Little Nightmares 2 is going to be coming out in the near future, I figured I may as well get a playthrough on it, and then when that comes out I'll be able to go through that one completely blind, hopefully. And yeah, you can see in the bottom right, that's our little loading icon. It's an eye, and that's kind of the symbol of the ship. And let's see what we have here. If I remember right... yeah, there's this lady here. She's a woman dressed up in, I guess, like traditional Japanese clothing, the dress and everything, the hairstyle. She even has like a white mask. She's going to be a problem. She's going to actually be kind of the one in control of the Maw. And she goes ahead, she turns, she starts to look at us. Yeah, you can see her mask is a little messed up there. It has like a little bit of imperfection on it. And then Six wakes up. I will say too, this game looks gorgeous. I mean, there's so much that they did right here. And yeah, you can see we have like, it's mostly going to be side to side, but we actually can move up and down. So if somebody's coming down, I could hide here or I could run past. Let's just take a quick look. So it's A to jump. B lights my lighter. Okay. Let's see. Is there a... I don't remember. I think I actually have a... yeah, I think I can pick up some items. I just don't remember. Okay. So it's our right trigger to do that. Have to hold, and then is it... okay, A to throw. Alright. It's not too bad. And I believe... oh, okay, and left trigger to... yeah, left trigger to go ahead and crouch. And I know I'm going to need to do that there. And perfect. X to sprint. That's not bad. Oh, good. We even have one of these. These are, I think, little checkpoints that we can go ahead and use. God, it's actually... I'm going to have a real hard time, like, remembering what each control system is, though. Alright, and what was the... what was my grab button? Was it... I just frickin' did it, Alex. Hang on. Let's see. Is it... no, it's not you. God, oh. Oh, what? It was... it's right trigger, but I just pressed that. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna keep crawling on through here. God, this game, it's really well done. Like, I know I talked about, you know, Limbo had a few problems, and this one has a couple of minor ones as well, if memory serves, but overall, I mean, this is just a phenomenal game. So much, like, work was done into this, and it actually, little tidbit here, the original name of the game was actually Hunger. And you'll kind of, as we explore the game, you'll see a little bit more as to why that was the title. But I don't want to explore too much about that yet. And we're just going to keep on moving. But yeah, I mean, like, just the camera transitions and stuff, everything about this game just looks so good. And down here is our first, it's not quite a collectible, it's a smashable item. You go ahead and you pick them up, you throw them, and then when you do that, they break, and that, I don't think it actually affects the story, it's just a generic collectible. Alright, and hello, who are you? Somebody was just behind that door, and we didn't really get a good look at them. Let's go this way, all the way up here, and down into the next room. And now you can see, the Maw is not a happy place. So there's this guy here, and it's hard to tell if he hung himself, or if he was actually, like, if he was tied up, and then, like, raised up from there. But yeah, bad things are happening here. Very, very bad things. And this is the game's first key of how its puzzle platforming mechanics work. What we have to do is drag this over, and then we get to jump off, grab here, and dangle. Yeah, there's so many little things that they do. Oh, and then there's also this black goo, and not good things happen if you step into the black goo. You'll notice there's some footprints here. I'm just going to go around back here. I want to try to get as many of the little collectible items as possible, but this is not going to be a 100% playthrough. Oh, hello. Let's go into here. Yeah, if I remember, there might be I think there might be one of the little lanterns I can light through here. Ah, perfect. There we go. Alright, and what else do we have? Nothing else back here, really? Okay. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and let's leave. Yep, come on. There we go. Yeah, there's also going to be another group of friendly people as well on board, and when we get to them, I'll talk about them in a bit. But first off, let's see if I can open up this refrigerator. And perfect. There we go. Oh, hello. Yeah, that little guy there that just ran away, they're called gnomes. N-O-M-E-S. And what they are is they are little workers on the ship. So, we can walk up, and we can actually give them a hug. And then they end up like following us along. And if I recall right, we can actually use them either in this game's puzzles or in some of the puzzles in the DLC portions. You can actually use them to solve puzzles. Like if you hug them, they become helpful in some ways. They'll either actively like pull switches or they'll give you stuff. It's a really, really well done system that they have here. Oh boy, hello. Yeah, that there is a leech. And leeches are not our friends. Leeches are an active threat, and if they even touch Six, she's just gonna die. She immediately gets killed by them. And I'm gonna have to be really, really careful about them. Come on, jump. There we go. Ah, yes, and then this goes up, and if I recall, I think I actually... Oh, you know what? No, I'm thinking of another section. There is a... Oop, there we go. Yeah, there's another section that I have to, like, run off to the side, and I have to time it properly. Let's see. Oh, and yeah, if you go up to here, it's just, this is actually a wall insofar as Six is concerned. Yeah, and you can actually get, like, a halfway decent look at her face. She's just a generic little girl. Brown hair. Okay, I want to head on in here. Oh, and little something that we don't learn about until actually the sequel... Or, and actually, no, I guess technically it's a prequel. It's a mobile version of this game. And I think it's called Very Little Nightmares. Ow. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I need to... Come on, Six. There you go. Yeah. Anyway, Very Little Nightmares, which is a mobile version of Little Nightmares. It's a prequel story. And what it does is it tells us the story of how Six got her hood. And it came from another little kid in another environment entirely. Let's go ahead and light you up. Come on. Six, why are you not lighting this? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Let's hop up on here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into here, though. And also, Six is not the only child on board this ship. She's one of many, but she's one of the only ones that's actually relatively free. And similar to before, we'll get to that pretty quickly here. I'll definitely talk more about that later. So that's down. Let's go down this way. Yeah, I remember the first thing I actually ever saw of this game, there is a clip of... It's some of the gnomes running away as a pair of very long, creepy arms make their way in through a door. And that was alone enough to intrigue me about the game. It was really cool, and I was, you know, I'm always a little bit cautious about games like this. Ones that kind of, like, I get really hyped about, because I know that I'm just as susceptible to hype as anybody else. But at the same time, oh god, please be good enough, please be good enough. Oh no, dang it. So if you do a run and you hit crouch quick enough, she'll do like a little slide. And I think I was just too far back. And then, yeah, you can see we wake up here. The game's pretty generous with checkpoints. But, oh yeah, so I was saying, I'm always a little bit cautious when it comes to, like, getting hyped up, because I'm just as susceptible to it, but I don't know, I was really, really pleased with how this game ended up turning out. I don't think this is going to work. Let's see. Nope. I'm going to have to go all the way back and do that again, because I ran into the wall. Yeah, the 3D control system is a little bit awkward. I am actually using a controller for this because I did try it at one point in my life with a mouse and keyboard, and that was just an awful, awful experience. Because this is not a game that you want to play with a mouse and keyboard. It's just not. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, and then slide. Perfect. Alright, well, that was death number 1. I'm probably going to have like 15 or 20 in this game. There's a particular sequence at the last, kind of about the 3/4 mark in the game. Oh. Oh, okay. Can I go back up here then? I wonder... I always get a little cautious, because I know sometimes it's easy to... There's like one-way hatches that you can end up in, and what they do is... Oh, okay. So it's a gnome. Did he just run through there? I hope so. Yeah, okay. Where did he go? Anyway, yeah, it's very easy to actually find yourself in a position where you end up going too far forward and then you can't explore as much. The game does sort of offset that by being relatively linear. Oh, hello. Yeah, that guy up there, he's called the janitor, and he is the one who owns the long creepy arms that I was talking about. And we're going to climb on up here now. And you can see somebody else apparently at one point has tried to escape because they made a sheet, like, what do you want to call it, like a sheet ladder. And if we look up there, you can see there's an eye, and that's actually some type of a security camera. I'm going to say it again. This game looks phenomenal. It looks so good. Oh, no. It, 6. Why? Anyway, I'm not going to show off that again, but that's death number 2. Yeah, this game, it looks so good. And those eyes are, as I said, part of a security system on board the ship that's there to keep people from leaving. Specifically to keep the kids from leaving, and you'll notice that the cage that he's dragging is about the right size for a child. Okay, let's climb on up here. Okay, so that was 2 deaths. That's rather embarrassing, just falling to death like an idiot. Perfect. Thought I saw one of you here. I don't really know what happened to that gnome. I'm not sure if every single gnome is actually, like, huggable, because that is sort of a collectible. Let's go ahead and actually, I'm going to try to push you back, because I think there's something over here that I need to see. Yeah, that's it. I need to see that. So, I need to see that lever, because that lever controls this electrical system. And let's go ahead and grab you. Yeah, I don't know why they just have this, like... Well, I guess this does look like it kind of is a series of toilets. Alright, so let's... Oh, and yeah, you can hear the clicking. This system is on a timer, and there's actually not just one door, there's going to be 2, and I need to make my way through the second one before it seals up. Alright, come on, let's go, 6, let's go, yes, because if you're too slow, that the electricity actually turns back on, and then you can't, yep, there we go, and you can see it's starting to spark as well. And then you actually have to go back, re-pull the lever, and sprint on through. There's nothing in that room that I'm aware of. Oh, hey look, some blocks. And they all have the eye on them, if you can see that on the video. Yeah, the eye has a very real theme here, and it's a lot of theming of being watched all the time. Oh, and now, here is one of those cameras, and you'll notice that there's basically figures all over here. What happens is when the camera sees you, it actually petrifies. It petrifies whoever it catches in its eye. And those poor people there apparently got caught. It isn't instant, which is nice. It does give you a little bit of time to sort of just look around. I do see that there's a gnome up there. Can I... Oh, you know what I think I have to do? I think I have to actually climb up and then drop over to him. Alright, come on, 6, let's go. And I want to really quick light you back up. But yeah, and you can see there's some pretty oppressive themes going on in this game, and it's like all of it is just really well done. If I ever opted to try my hand at making some sort of a puzzle platformer, I mean, this would absolutely be one of the major influences. Alright, come on down. And let's go into here, and I'm hoping that this is... Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and you can see he's actually... This gnome is looking at a picture of other gnomes. And let's see if I can get him to move. Yeah, there we are. It's not... Yeah, you really don't get a great view of it, but... They definitely retain something of whatever they are. They have memories, they have feelings. And I believe one of the DLCs actually does talk about, or not really talk about, this game is very big on showing and not telling. It shows exactly how the gnomes are made. And we will definitely be playing that. Alright. Oh god, okay. I think that might have been about the limit of my fall ability. She can take a pretty significant fall, but as we saw earlier, I did slip and die. and I don't want to kill off 6 any more than I'm already going to probably by playing this. So I think to the right is actual progress. I want to quick go left. I want to see what's over here. Alright, you got more of these like big cell-looking rooms. Are they? Hang on, it's kind of hard to tell. Are they actually like locked? Are those padlocks on the doors? Yeah, I think they are. God, okay. Now let's go down here. Let's see what else we have. There isn't really... Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. There's this bed, and the bed actually has some really nice physics on it because it properly bounces and you can just jump around. But there's also this black slime stuff, and the black slime normally likes to hide... Oh, and there's also one of these to break. Yeah, the black slime is also where the leeches like to hide, and they're a problem. But as I said, I'll do my best to avoid them. I think they actually end up being more of an issue in the first DLC. God, I can't remember. They all have... There's 3 different sections to the DLC, and they tell different character stories. Alright, come on, 6, let's go. Oh, good. And now we're in here, and now we have the janitor, and he becomes an actual problem. And you might be able to tell if you can just see on his head, his face isn't quite right. Specifically, the skin on his face is pulled down. It's draped over his eyes. The janitor is actually blind. Instead, he has to rely on sound. Like the, for example, creaking steps of 6 here on the wood. That's going to be an issue down the road. Alright, let me see if I can... Can I not grab you? Really? Okay. Oh, no, I know what I need to do. I just need to go climb up here. I was going to drag the box over and climb up that way, but it turns out I didn't need to. And let's go here. But yes, now that the janitor has been revealed, he's going to be a more constant threat for us for the near future. And if you like surrealism or just kind of creepy imagery, this is definitely the game for you. I got these little grates here. Yeah, they do a really good job with a lot of the enemy designs as well. They look... what is the word, like caricaturized? Where they're very clearly people, but they're very clearly like damaged people. Oh god. And here is 6's first hunger pang. She starts like her stomach grumbles and I can no longer sprint. I can light my torch or my lighter though. And now, yeah, we have a second one. And if you look through the gates, you'll see there's a cafeteria of some sort. Might even be some scraps up there. But we can't get 6 into there. I can't... Yeah, I'm running even slower. But here is one of the only other survivors. And he has some type of food. You gonna go ahead and give 6 a hand here, buddy? Yeah, he goes ahead and he gives us this. Whatever it is. It's some sort of a chunk of meat. Let's go ahead and let's grab it. And she starts scarfing it down. Now, on the outside edges, sometimes, depending on the particular event, when the screen starts flashing black... Thank you, by the way. Can we be friends? And then the theme to Little Nightmares starts playing. And that's a really, like, this is a really good theme. It really sells sort of the just creepy atmosphere. Yeah, anyway, when the screen starts flashing black, if you look on the sides, sometimes you can actually see it's 6. But it's a very dark 6. She has, I think it's a black hoodie on, and she's just standing there watching. Very difficult to see. You don't always get to, but... Okay. And, yeah, so we now have to get past this electrical door. Let's go down here. I think we're gonna just... Yeah, I'm just gonna end up trying to climb around, see what I can get done. And now we have to do our very first... Oh, great. Let's see... Yeah, perfect. There are definitely going to be times that I miss time jumps or I screw them up, and I'm just going to jump 6 right off into nothing, and she's going to fall and die. I'm just going to say that right now. I'll do my best not to, but just due to the imprecise nature of analog controls and my own just being god-awful at this game, I'm definitely going to kill off 6 in a variety of ways. I actually think that one of the trailers for this game is called The Many Deaths of 6, and it's just like a minute and a half long of just various ways that 6 can die in the game. So, like, she gets killed by steam, which obviously, with my record, that'll definitely be a problem. She can get killed by steam. She can get killed by, like, stuff falling on her and crushing her. Enemies can catch her, all that stuff. Oh, okay. So, I need to first do this, and this is going to bring this item all the way over here. And you might have actually noticed that there was a little bit of a... Come on, 6. Run, jump, run, catch. Perfect. Oh, thank God. Yeah, you'll notice, though, that there's everything in here is sort of swaying a little bit back and forth. Come on, 6. There we go. Because of the fact that we're on a ship, and that's actually the rocking of the, like, waves on the ship body. And that's another one of those really well done little bits that just... It's so dang good how it just sells sort of the environment on there. And it's something that you wouldn't even really necessarily think about unless you just had, like, unless you really paid attention to it. Alright, so I think I need to go pull that lever. Oh, so I can't do that, okay. What if I, let's see if I can open up this one, and then I'll just try to make a jump. Okay, 6, come on, jump, there we go. And perfect. Yep, and I don't remember if this particular one is timed or not, so let's go ahead. I don't hear a clicking, so that's good, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Oh, hey, nice. You know what, yeah, let's go ahead. I'm actually going to push you quick, because I think you're going to act as a counterweight to something. Oh, hey, look, there's a little gnome. Can I go ahead and open you up, buddy? Let you out? And are you going to... Yeah, God, these guys are so quick. I don't know if this is another one that just disappears and isn't... Oh, hey, there we go. Hi, friend. I promise I'm not here to hurt you. Good. Alright, now let's go on back here. I did also go ahead... This game is really gamma boosted, so I'm hoping that it'll show up properly. The editing software... Oh, God. Yeah, you'll notice that the game has a little bit of like an auto-correct, more or less, for you. So I didn't properly time that, but I was able to sort of boost forward and pick up the news. The downside to that is certain enemies also have that, so if the game detects that you've actually been mostly... Oh, Jesus, I almost thought that was going to come down and crush 6. Yeah, if the game detects that you've mostly been... like grabbed by them, you'll actually teleport into enemy hands. It's one of the only real weak areas of this game. And you might also recognize where we are. This is the other side of the door where we ate that thing. What was I saying though? Oh, hello. Oh, dear God. Okay. Yeah, 6, keep running. Just keep running. Let's go. And I think I go... Yeah, so this should have opened up that door now. This, yeah, turned off the power. I was talking about something earlier. Could not remember. Yeah, no idea. Oh dear, there we go. Okay, 6, come on. Yep, and you can see now we just got glimpsed, but the cameras do try to track in on movement some. So if movement occurs in their field of vision, that's going to be what they actually lock onto. So now it's going to watch that, and then it should go off to the right as well. And now I need to be very, very careful. And yeah, this is a really good time to notice the, what do you want to call it, like the rocking of the ship. Oh, Jesus, no. Okay. Oh, boy. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the game gives you a ton of time to get through events like that, though. Alright, and now we're here. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was going to die there. But yeah, the game isn't, like, completely heartless, but it's really easy to end up in a not great place. Especially if you misjudge it a little bit, and you can move maybe a few inches, and then that's it. You're more or less committed. I don't think that there's many... Oh, God. Oh, hey, guys, what's up? Can I go ahead and give any of you... you guys don't want hugs? Please? Oh, okay, well, that's the first section done, then. And that was a really good introduction, I think, to Little Nightmares. That kind of covered everything that we're going to be seeing, more or less, with the exception of keys. And, I mean, a key is a key. You just pick it up and carry it to the place. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Where does this dump us out now? God, I'm so happy to be getting to play this. Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're now here, and I think we're going to be heading up, and we're actually going to be heading towards the janitor's lair. But I'm going to end this video here. Next time, we're going to be heading on up the stairs, and I believe we're going to be trying to escape from the janitor. So, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.